All right, guys. So today we are going to be doing October number 2018 chemistry paper 4 variant 1. Okay. So let's begin. The first question. The following formula represent different substances Al, Ag, CaCO3, CH4, Cl2, CuSO2. State which substance is used to make food containers. So
Al.
very good. We use aluminum for food
Yeah.
containers. Excellent. Al. Next, added to a blast furnace to remove impurities during production of iron.
Calcium carbonate.
Excellent. Calcium carbonate is what we add to remove impurities. Limestone is its other name. Okay.
Yeah,
Next
I knew
question.
limestone. I forgot what it's actually called.
Main
Methane,
constituent of
CH4.
very good CH4. Next question.
Sulfur dioxide, SO2.
Very good. Next question.
Guys, which
Mhm.
pieces litmus paper? क्या कहते हैं?
I want to say chlorine, but I don't think so.
It is chlorine. Good. Why is it?
Oh,
Beta,
wow.
this thing is something you have to memorize. This is a test for chlorine. You bring a damp blue litmus
Oh.
paper near chlorine. It first becomes red, then green.
पर
ठीक है?
ऑक्सीजन के different होते हैं और हाइड्रोजन के different. Okay, yeah.
A gas which contributes to climate change. Yeah, which of these gases contributes to climate change?
CH4.
Yeah,
Very good. Why does it
CH4.
contribute to climate change?
Because it's a greenhouse gas.
Very good. CH4 because it is a greenhouse gas. So what does it do? If we have
It
too much, if we have too much
Traps all
CH4,
yeah traps heat and reflects it back onto Earth's surface.
very good. What is that terminology?
Yeah.
UV.
It attracts heat and reflects it back onto the surface of
Re-emits
Earth,
it.
making the Earth. What is the aftermath?
Global
What is the
warming.
danger?
Global
Very good.
warming.
Global warming. Okay, it causes global warming. That is what you guys need to also say. Okay, it causes global warming. Next question. The table gives some information about 4 different particles A, B, C, and D. Complete the table. First row has been done for you. Complete the table. First row has been done for you. अच्छा पहली रो हो गई है बाकी सारी रोज में जो जो चीजें एम्प्टी हैं वो करनी है जैसे कि मिसाल के तौर पे दिस वन नंबर ऑफ प्रोटॉन्स 11 एंड इलेक्ट्रॉनिक स्ट्रक्चर 281 ठीक है तो आई बिलीव दैट इलेक्ट्रॉन्स should
11.
also be
11.
And then the next is 18.
18. And then
Yeah.
the next, it has
Negative
plus
1 charge.
minus 1 charge. And
Yeah.
इसका electron structure होगा 2.
288. Because 18.
18, yeah. 8. 288.
good job ठीक है -1 next give 2 particles from the
AB.
table which are isotopes of each other so which 2 are
AB.
isotopes of one another A and B
Yeah.
Yes, A and B.
because they have the same number of protons ठीक है A and B A and B element Z is in the same group of periodic table as A element Z and element A are both in the same periodic table मतलब same group meaning it's also in group 1 because the outer shell has 1 electron ठीक
So
है
hydrogen and helium.
state the identity of element Z एक second Z is in the same group of the periodic table as A and is less reactive than
Oh,
A.
it's
So
it's
A
it's
से
not in the
less
first
reactive
group.
है so what is A
A is sodium.
protons very
A
good
is
so
sodium and lithium.
that
Lithium.
very
will be
good that must be lithium because when we go down the group reactivity
Reactivity increases.
तो सोडियम से ऊपर ही है कि बचा हुआ है वही होगा जो कि लेस रिएक्टिव देन सोडियम होगा राइट
Yeah.
नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन C is unreactive use information from the table to explain why C is unreactive
Complete electronic structure. Complete
Well,
outer shell.
C has
Complete valence
outer shell
electrons.
electrons so it has
Noble gas configuration. Can we write that?
complete valence shell
तो ज़ैनब पूछ रही है
मैं बता रहा हूँ अगर यहाँ पे आप कहें कि इट हैज अचीव्ड नोबल गैस स्ट्रक्चर या नोबल गैस इलेक्ट्रॉनिक कॉन्फ़िगरेशन दैट इज आल्सो करेक्ट ठीक है
Okay.
Next question. Copper 2 nitrate decomposes when heated. Two gases, oxygen and nitrogen dioxide, and a solid are made in the reaction. A sample of copper 2 nitrate was decomposed using the apparatus shown. Apparatus जो दिखाया जा रहा है वो apparatus यूज होता है. Complete the chemical equation for the reaction. इस chemical equation के लिए जो reaction है वो चाहिए. So copper nitrate, when it is heated, it produces oxygen, it produces nitrogen, and Keenan, it also produces
Copper.
copper oxide.
Copper
Okay.
oxide.
To produce what? Produce copper
How do you
oxide.
know it's copper oxide?
Because we know nitrates ki thermal decomposition, you should know.
Oh
Thermal
yeah.
decomposition of nitrate always produces metal oxide, nitrogen dioxide, and oxygen gas, except for one scenario, except for sodium, potassium, rubidium, cesium, and francium. I think
So
these
like
are the
5
guys from
scenarios.
group 1, right?
Yeah.
Rubidium is what? Sodium,
All
potassium,
group
rubidium.
1.
Okay.
Yeah,
Except
all
lithium.
group 1 except lithium, not lithium. ठीक है, lithium नहीं. Baki
Okay.
group 1, when it is in the form of a nitrate, it heats to produce sodium nitrite and oxygen. Only this guy does not produce nitrogen dioxide separately. Okay? This guy produces sodium oxide separately, sodium nitrite separately, and oxygen.
Sir, कौन से chapter के notes में?
Yeah, I was just about to ask what chapter
Yes,
is the nitrate stuff
This
in
you
again?
would find this either in the metals and alloys chapter. Yeah, you would find this in the thermal decomposition notes separately, 5 and 10. I think I wrote this separately, but it is also in the metals and alloys.
Okay.
Properties, chemical properties of metals थी ना, thermal decomposition,
Yes,
displacement
yes.
reaction with acid,
Yeah, okay.
वो उनमें से thermal
Uric acid,
decomposition
phosphoric acid.
property, ठीक है. बहरहाल this बात
Yes, sir, it's here.
hello क्या?
Yeah, it's here. I found it in the notes.
Okay, look, sodium nitrate जो है, this would probably not be in the notes. I don't think so. ठीक है, ये जो बात है ये एक specific है कि ये याद रख लीजिएगा. These guys from the first group, except lithium, they all undergo thermal decomposition to produce sodium nitrite. बाकी दुनिया के जितने भी metals हैं, जैसे कि calcium nitrate, CaNO3 hold twice. If I thermally decompose it, it will produce calcium oxide, nitrogen dioxide, and oxygen. It will produce these 3 things. ठीक है?
Okay.
Any problems?
No.
No.
Okay.
Now we balance it.
Now we
So
balance it. So
COO के पीछे 2 लगेंगे.
2 लगेगा, of course, ठीक है, because 2 coppers, so 2 coppers, ठीक है. How many nitrogens do we have? 2 2s are
3?
4.
Oh,
We have
अच्छा.
4 nitrogens, ठीक है.
Yeah, 4.
So we'll put 4 over here.
Now how many oxygens are on each side?
Oxygens should automatically have become balanced. ठीक है,
6.
oxygens should
No.
automatically have become balanced.
8.
Let's
Two.
try and
9,
check.
8.
We have 2 3s are 6.
Yeah, okay,
that's
yeah, it's
12.
balanced.
12 oxygen, so 2 plus 4 2s are 8 plus 2, so that is 12. ठीक है. Next question.
Okay.
Only oxygen gas is collected at X. Only oxygen gas is collected at X. Why is only oxygen collected over here? Because what is this? This is
Oxygen
the
is
water
gas.
displacement system, water delivery tube, right? This system is only possible, this system is only suitable for gases that are insoluble in water. Or nitrogen dioxide, as we know, dissolves in water and produces nitric acid. Therefore, nitrogen dioxide will only dissolve in this water and it will not be collected over here because it is soluble, right?
And oxygen is not
okay.
soluble? Okay.
Yeah. So we're going to say nitrogen dioxide is soluble in water. NO2 is soluble
But how do we know it's soluble again?
in water because we've studied it from oxides of nitrogen. We know that oxides of nitrogen, they dissolve in water and produce nitric acid.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. So nitrogen dioxide is soluble in water. So next question. Nitrogen dioxide and other oxides of nitrogen are formed in the car engine. Explain how nitrogen dioxide is formed in car engines. How is nitrogen
Oh, the
dioxide
nitrogen and the oxygen. Yeah. No,
Yeah,
you
go
need a
ahead.
catalytic converter so that doesn't happen. Wait.
Yeah, you don't
No.
need a catalyst for nitrogen dioxide to form. You need a catalyst to break it open again. But how is nitrogen
Yeah.
dioxide formed?
Because of the car engine, like there's so much heat that nitrogen and oxygen react and they produce.
Very good. In car
Nitrogen.
engines, there's high temperature and pressure. So you're gonna say in
Yeah.
car.
And then you use catalytic converters to help reduce the oxides of nitrogen by
High
converting it
temperature.
into. carbon dioxide.
We don't really need to know about that for this question. Matlab, this question does
Yeah.
not what you are just saying. In car engines, there is high temperature and pressure, which causes nitrogen, N2 and oxygen, O2 in air to react together and produce nitrogen monoxide and nitrogen dioxide. Right? Any problems?
Wait sir, मैं लिख लूँ.
Oh, sorry. जल्दी से लिख लें.
Sir, nitrogen monoxide is not harmful.
It is harmful. Who said it's
It
not
is.
harmful?
Okay.
They are both causes of acid rain.
Oh yeah.
And also
Okay.
one more thing you should know.
Yeah.
What else? Hey, you should know. That's what I'm saying. You
Yeah.
guys should know. You guys should tell us. What else
Yeah.
oxides of nitrogen contribute in?
Acid rain.
Photo,
Synthesis.
This is how.
No.
photochemical,
Photochemical.
Photochemical reactions. The UV light
No.
ones.
photochemical smog.
Oh,
I've
okay.
never heard of that.
Okay, chalo. तो आज बता दिया.
Wait, is that what's
Oxides
happening
of
in
nitrogen
Pakistan?
also cause photochemical smog. ये लिख लो आप अपने पास.
Is that also what happens in Pakistan?
Yes, that is what happens in Lahore mostly. Oxides.
Yes.
That is why there is a very thick smog over there. It's because of the photochemical smog.
Yeah.
It's when smoke and fog they mix and then oxides of nitrogen make it dense and thick. There is also one more thing that joins with oxides of nitrogen before photochemical smog is produced. That thing is called VOC, volatile organic compound. If you guys have a notebook, take it out, write it down.
Yeah.
I'll write it over
What?
here as well.
What?
Oxides of nitrogen react with VOCs. ठीक है, what is VOCs? Volatile organic compounds. All right, they react with VOCs to form PANS, PANS, PANS. What are PANS? Per oxy acetyl nitrate. Now, do you
What?
need to know the names of these? Absolutely
No.
not. ठीक है, you can only call them PAN or you can only call them VOC. ठीक है, it's all right. Everyone understands. ठीक है. The oxides of nitrogen react with VOCs to form PANS, which mix in air and produce photochemical smog. ठीक है, photochemical smog is produced this way. And photochemical smog से हमें क्या नुकसान होता है? Respiratory tract problems, eye infection, chest infection. ठीक है.
Sir,
Sir.
your screen, I don't know, there's something wrong with my iPad. But when I use, okay, no, never mind. It's fixed. Nothing.
बहुत अच्छी बात. चलें, कोई बात नहीं. जी मरियम,
जी.
सही है.
सही है.
ठीक है, आगे चलते हैं. अगला सवाल. A teacher heated 18.8 grams of copper to nitrate. I'm going to need you guys to have a calculator as I don't have one. Calculate the number of moles of copper to nitrate present in 18.8 grams. What's the formula that we can use?
Mass upon MR.
Very good.
Yeah.
Mole is equals to mass upon MR. The mass is given as 18.8. MR copper is 64.
64.
Nitrogen
Nitrogen
is
is 14.
14 and oxygen is
16.
48.
Huh?
16
This
multiplied by
thing
2.
times
No, sir, it's 48 multiplied by 2. Oh, okay. Yeah.
yeah, because 3 oxygens and 1 nitrogen is going to be twice because CuNO3 hold twice. Copper 2 nitrate है ना?
Ji.
CuNO3.
So 18.8 divided by 188, which is gonna give 0.1.
Exactly 0.1.
Yeah, because it's
Let me
a
put this.
188.
I mean, it just goes to show that we are correct. Next question.
Calculate
Wait,
the
a second.
maximum
Let me
number of
get. Let me go. Wait.
Here's the maximum number of moles of oxygen that can be made by heating 18.8 grams of copper 2 nitrate. Maximum number of moles of oxygen.
Yeah,
No, no, was
Oh, it's a
oxygen.
made.
Yeah, the ratio.
mole ratio.
Acha.
Very good.
So
Yeah.
2 to 1.
2 to 1.
Very
yeah.
good.
So 0.05?
It's very good. CuNO3 hold twice is to oxygen. We saw that it was 2:1. Matlab 2 moles of copper nitrate were decomposing to produce 1 mole of oxygen, right? So we do this. CuNO3 hold twice is to oxygen, 2:1. Okay. So now let's simplify it. 0.1 is to x. Therefore, x is equals to 0.05. How did I do that? 0.1 divided by 2 करने से हो गया. ठीक है. अगर आप लोग
Yeah.
चाहो तो write over here. 0.1 is to x. ठीक है. So
Calculate the maximum volume of oxygen at room temperature and pressure in cm cube that can be made by heating 18.8 grams of
Number of
copper
moles
nitrate.
multiplied by 24000.
Oxygen. So then,
Number of
yeah,
moles multiplied by 24000. So
yes,
0.05.
0.05 multiplied by 24,000.
24,000. अच्छा आप क्या निकाल रहे हो? वॉल्यूम निकाल रहे हो? वॉल्यूम इज इक्वल
Yeah.
टू
So 1200 cm cube.
24,000 multiplied by mole. ठीक है. So why 24,000 over here?
Because cm cube.
Volume is asked in cm cube because volume is asked in.
Sir,
जी sir.
random question. I was doing a paper the other day, a chemistry guy, and it was like they asked for like the color of barium nitrate, I think, and I didn't know it was or calcium which one is white precipitate? I don't know.
Barium
And
and calcium and
cream.
all group 1 guys. Sulfates होंगे बेटा लेकिन.
Sulfate, yeah. How I did not know that we had to revise them actually.
You did not know
Really?
that barium sulfate was white, or you did not know
No,
that
she
calcium
said
was white.
she said she didn't know she had to memorize all of those.
No, I knew that I had to memorize, but I hadn't memorized. So like, ये कौन सा chapter में?
But you don't
It's the
have to
last one.
memorize.
It's the
Acha.
last one.
No, it's not
No,
even
it's
the
not
last
there.
one. Group
Sir, जो paper
elements are
6
white. Group elements form white salts. Calcium and barium are both group 2 elements.
But one of them was cream, and then wait.
अच्छा नहीं
I'll
सर
tell you.
ये जो पेपर 6 के जो आखिरी वाले पेज पे होता है ना वो जो सारे
Yeah, the
tests and
qualitative
everything.
analysis. Yeah.
Yeah, you
You
have to memorize all of
नहीं
those.
उसमें नहीं था ये, उसमें नहीं था ये.
ऐसा हो नहीं सकता. No. Impossible.
उसमें था, but like it was like very confusing, guys.
It's okay. It's okay. Send me the question. I'll explain to you later.
Oh yeah, sir. It was wait. It was right in ionic equation. नहीं. What is seen when aqueous silver nitrate is added to sodium chloride?
Yeah, white precipitate.
You have to revise the whole thing in like the end of paper 6. Like I thought you
Yeah.
had, but it didn't come often.
सर ने
but
इतनी
I-
बार तो बोला था कि पेपर 6 में मिलता है लेकिन पेपर 2 और पेपर 4 के लिए याद करना पड़ेगा.
G.
Is there any
Stupid.
way to like memorize it easily? Like
Yes.
is there any
Yeah.
guys singing it maybe?
Yes, there are, and I've explained them, but I'll explain them more.
Okay, yes, please.
You just have to make them in groups. For example, the same question that Mizana has asked: what happens when aqueous acidified
Silver
silver
nitrate.
nitrate is added to sodium chloride. The same question could have been asked: what happens to when acidified aqueous silver nitrate is added to sodium bromide, or sodium iodide, or potassium chloride, or potassium iodide, right? So it's just a difference in color, but the same experiment. When you add acidified silver nitrate to chlorine, it produces a white precipitate. When you add it to bromine, it produces a creamy precipitate. When it's added to an iodide ion, a solution containing iodide ions, then yellow precipitates are produced. So you know them, or at least you should know them. Okay?
Okay.
On to the next question. A sample of copper 2 nitrate was dissolved in water to form an aqueous solution. The aqueous solution was split into 3 portions. A separate test was done on each portion as shown. Reagent added aqueous sodium hydroxide, light to precipitate, zinc powder, वगैरह वगैरह. Ammonia gas is produced in the third one.
मतलब अमोनियम था.
नाइट्रेट आयन मौजूद है ना, इस वजह से अमोनिया गैस प्रोड्यूस हुआ. गिव द फॉर्मूला ऑफ लाइट टू प्रेसिपिटेट फॉर्म्ड इन टेस्ट 1. ठीक है. So when you add aqueous sodium hydroxide, a light blue precipitate produces. So why would the light blue precipitate produce? Because
Copper.
What is that?
Yeah.
Copper nitrate. Sorry, copper
Yeah.
nitrate से क्या produce हुआ होगा कि जिसकी वजह से आपके पास light blue
Copper
copper
hydroxide.
Copper
hydroxide.
hydrox.
Excellent.
Copper
Yeah.
hydroxide.
Copper. अच्छा, they want us to give the formula. So CuOH whole twice like this. ठीक है. Explain the changes seen in test 2. When we add zinc powder, solution changes from blue to colorless and a brown solid forms. What is that? What has happened?
Zinc powder and a brown
to
solid.
colorless? Wait, isn't that one of those tests for something? I forgot. But there was one test where something turned from brown to colorless.
It's blue to colorless.
Oh, acha. Never mind.
That she's right. Mariam is right. There is a test which goes brown to colorless, and that is the test for
Bromine test. Alkene.
that is the test for alkenes. You add bromine water and it decolorizes.
Yeah, there you go.
Yes,
But
yes.
it's not applicable here, beta.
Yes, because it's blue to colorless. Which means
copper
कि
ion
पहले
था।
कॉपर था, उसके बाद कॉपर चला गया.
तो zinc nitrate बन गया.
Yeah, zinc आ गया.
Zinc nitrate बन गया, and that's why brown
Yeah.
solid है. And copper का जो copper solid, basically copper is not reacting with anything, copper is वो solid बन गया, so that's why there's a brown solid. And blue to colorless means zinc nitrate is formed.
I agree with what Zaina said.
Excellent. So basically, you have to say that zinc is more reactive than copper. Therefore, it displaces copper from its aqueous solution and produces zinc nitrate, which is a white colorless solution. Okay? Copper, on the other hand, forms copper metal and deposits at the bottom as a brown.
So copper forms the solids?
Yeah, of course, beta. The nitrate, when zinc nitrate forms, it dissolves in water, because we've discussed all nitrates in this world are soluble.
Yeah.
There is no nitrate that is insoluble.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. It's like, makes sense.
We're gonna say that zinc.
Zinc displaces copper?
Yes.
Zinc is more reactive, yeah.
Zinc displaces copper. As it is more reactive. So stop. Copper ions are reduced to copper metal, which is the brown solid that forms and gets deposited.
Wait, when we say copper ions are reduced, we're saying that they gained electrons and then formed the
Yes.
metal, है ना?
Yes. They gained the electrons that they once lost, which is the brown solid that forms and gets deposited. Full stop. Zinc produces zinc nitrate. Which dissolves in water, giving a colorless solution. Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Next question. Identify two reagents that must be added to aqueous copper 2 nitrate in test 3. So go in the chapter, go in the qualitative analysis worksheet and look at the last test for anions. Last test for anions is test for nitrate NO3. And give me one moment. There's someone at the door. Please, I'll be back. आप लोग जब तक test देख के आएं. जी देख गया टेस्ट.
That must be added to aqueous copper
नहीं.
nitrate. I'm just
Oh,
staring
अच्छा.
at it.
Add aqueous sodium hydroxide, then aluminum foil and warm carefully.
Very good. So what are the two reagents?
Sodium hydroxide and aluminum foil.
Very good. Aqueous sodium hydroxide. And aluminum.
So you spelled, wait, you spelled aqueous wrong. You forgot the E.
E भी आता है. AQUEOUS.
Yeah.
Let's correct that. Next question. Copper 2 nitrate can be made by reacting copper 2 carbonate with nitric acid. One of the products is carbon dioxide. Write a chemical equation for the reaction of copper 2 carbonate with nitric acid. ठीक है. तो nitric acid के साथ copper 2 carbonate का reaction.
Metal carbonate is equal to salt plus CO2 plus water.
CuCO3 plus HNO3 produces what? CuNO3 whole twice plus carbon dioxide plus oxygen.
Water.
To balance the
Oxygen?
equation, sorry, water, yes, H2O. To balance the equation, you want to put a 2 over here, and I think that's all you want to do.
Wait, this is metal plus acid?
Metal carbonate plus acid.
Metal carbonate plus acid.
Sure.
Metal carbonate
That's
plus.
in the acid basis wala hai na?
Yes.
Yes, beta, that is indeed over there. Next question. Carbon dioxide is added to air by living things. Name the chemical process by which living things add carbon dioxide to the air. ठीक है. तो कोई chemical process बताएंगे carbon dioxide को air के अंदर.
Yeah.
Respiration.
Very good. How is the living things? How are living things adding stuff to air? By respiration. Respiration is the aerobic breakdown of glucose to produce carbon dioxide and water in the presence of oxygen. Okay.
Yeah.
Next question. Carbon dioxide
Carbon
is
dioxide.
moved from the air by plants. G.
अच्छा ये वो है. CO2 plus H2O, C6H12O6
Name the chemical
plus
process. You just
O2.
have to name the chemical process.
Photosynthesis.
Very good.
कैसी क्लास कब तक चलेगी?
जब तक पेपर चल रहा है.
I have
Next.
it's coming over.
You have what?
Yes.
Coming over for iftari and I have to help my mom.
It's okay, beta. So you can leave whenever you want to.
Okay.
जब आपको जाना हो आप मुझे बता के आप चली जाएगा, कोई मसला नहीं. ठीक है. On to the next one. Sulfuric
This
acid.
paper is so weird. This इसके बाद फिर से वो मोल वाले क्वेश्चन आ रहे हैं उसके बाद never mind. Okay, let's go.
Sulfuric acid is made industrially by a four-step process. Sulfur is burned in air to produce sulfur dioxide. Sulfur dioxide is converted into sulfur trioxide.
I was like, I thought your voice went away.
Sulfur trioxide is reacted with concentrated sulfuric acid to produce oleum. Oleum is reacted with water to produce concentrated sulfuric acid. Yeah, this is the whole contact process. They name some sulfur is obtained by mining. Name one other major source of sulfur. So what is
Sulfide ores,
sorry, what?
sulfide ores, something like that.
Yes, ores containing sulfur. Okay, ores containing sulfur, but they would be collected from mining as well, right? So
Because
which
it's an
one?
ore.
What else?
Sulfur oxide.
No. तो जो कॉन्टैक्ट प्रोसेस में आपको मैंने सोर्स ऑफ सल्फर बताई है वो क्या है? क्रूड ऑयल, ठीक है, जहां से क्रूड ऑयल निकाला जाता है सल्फर वहीं पे ही होता है, हाइड्रोजन भी वहीं पे ही होता है, ठीक है, तो फ्रॉम क्रूड ऑयल.
It says that sulfur is obtained from natural gas.
Yeah, so natural gas is also crude oil.
Okay.
What is the name of process by which sulfuric acid is made industrially? G. What do we call the making of sulfuric
Contact
acid?
process.
Very good.
Contact.
Contact process.
Wait, if this is gotten from crude oil, isn't crude oil like उसको fractional
Distillation कराते हैं जी. तो
okay, but that's specifically for like a lot of things, right? Specifically sulfuric acid के लिए तो contact process होगा.
नहीं, तो सल्फ्यूरिक एसिड बनाने के लिए कॉन्टैक्ट प्रोसेस होता है ना, वो जो फ्रैक्शनल डिस्टिलेशन है उससे सल्फ्यूरिक एसिड थोड़ी बना. इट मेड अ रॉ मटेरियल दैट विल बी यूज्ड इन द कॉन्टैक्ट प्रोसेस नाउ.
Okay.
All right.
सही.
The two processes are completely separate from one another. Next question says, describe the conversion of sulfur dioxide into sulfur trioxide in step 2. In your answer, include a chemical equation for this reaction. Beta sulfur dioxide is converting into sulfur trioxide by reacting with oxygen to produce sulfur trioxide, SO3. तो इधर लगाते हैं गैस इधर.
So wait, is this going to be temperature, pressure, catalyst?
Yes,
बताना
all
होगा.
those things, all those things. ठीक है.
Okay.
तो हम यहाँ पे लिखेंगे कि
450. The catalyst is vanadium oxide, and the
And the pressure is 2.
with oxygen.
Sir, isn't this a reversible reaction?
No. Yeah, it is.
It is.
Yes, it is a reversible reaction. मैंने नहीं बनाया reversible, sorry. SO2 reacts with oxidam. क्या लिख रहा हूँ? I am so sleepy, sorry. SO2 reacts with oxygen
Sulfur dioxide reacts with oxygen at 450 degrees
produces-
Celsius.
अच्छा, at
Oh,
450
and हटाना
degrees
फिर.
Celsius
And yeah. 2 atm
pressure of 2 atm
with the catalyst vanadium 5 oxide.
and vanadium
Vanadium
to produce sulfur dioxide.
to produce sulfur trioxide. Full stop. कोई मसला परेशानी दुख तकलीफ?
नहीं.
You wanna balance the equation by putting a 2 over here as well. Wait. ठीक है?
2 SO3. नहीं.
Next question. When concentrated sulfuric acid is added to glucose C6H12O6, a black solid is produced. Concentrated sulfuric acid acts as a dehydrating agent. What is removed from glucose in this reaction? Yeah, so if glucose, which is C6H12O6, is added to sulfuric acid and sulfuric acid has acted as a dehydrating agent, so what must it have removed?
Water.
Water. Name the black solid. What is the leftover solid that would be produced if water is removed, if H2O is removed continuously? All
Is
the
it
water
going
is
to be
removed.
like an alkane?
It's not
Yeah.
going to be an alkane. It's going to be called charcoal.
Oh,
What is happening?
charcoal आ गया.
देखें आपने कभी सल्फ्यूरिक एसिड के को शुगर के अंदर डालते हुए नहीं देखा?
नहीं.
क्या?
All right, listen. What happens is when you add
Sugar में?
sulfuric acid to sugar, glucose, right? When you add it H2SO4 to this guy, ठीक है? Carbon, which is pure charcoal, ठीक है? And water is produced. 6 moles of this guy, 6 moles of this guy, ठीक है?
Okay.
Okay.
बस, so they're asking us this. So this reaction is very famous. It is shown in experiments. It is shown in any science exhibition. It is shown over there as well. The black solid just erupts out of the beaker.
बस
ठीक है?
मैं लिख लूँ बस एक second. I want to write the chemical equation as well. Okay.
Any problems?
No.
So
On to the next question. The gas hydrogen sulfide H2S is produced when concentrated sulfuric acid is added to solid potassium iodide. The reaction involves oxidation. Define the term oxidation in terms of electron transfer. Yeah, what is oxidation?
loss of electrons.
Loss.
Loss
Oil
of
rig.
electrons.
Oxidation is
Loss
loss.
of electrons. Complete the dotted cross diagram to show the electron arrangement in the molecule of hydrogen sulfide. Show outer shell electrons only. Hydrogen
Sulfur
though
के
always
कितना होगा?
shares 1 electron each, right?
Yeah.
So it will share 1 electron. Sulfur.
And
Now, how many
sulfur.
outer shell electrons are there in sulfur?
It's
3.
supposed to have. Oh,
Which group is sulfur from?
it's from
No.
the. No, it's like 2, 8. So there's 6 outside. So 4 होंगे.
6.
4 more. 4 more.
Wait, just give me a second. What?
Yeah, 4 more, sir. वैसे वही देख लो ना कि 1, 2, 3, 4 तो फिर 4 और होंगे. बस. It has to be full, right?
Exactly. I don't understand what the tension was. उसके
Yeah,
बाद लिखा हुआ है
it's 6, so like 4 more. Yeah. Sorry, I'm
hydrogen
slow.
sulfide has a simple molecular structure. Explain why hydrogen sulfide has low boiling point. So because
Weak
it has a
intermolecular,
Yeah, so-
weak intermolecular forces
forces.
of attraction between the simple covalent bonds.
has
Wow.
very weak intermolecular.
I think this paper is easy. I mean, I
Bro,
feel like
chemistry
we haven't
papers
done the
are
whole thing.
easy.
We haven't done we haven't even done half the paper, but still.
Yeah, and we're just like, it's easy, guys.
Yeah. But if I was in the examination room and I was giving this paper, I'd be happy.
Yeah.
Let's hope we don't jinx it with the next
H2S
question.
have
We'll
very
get the
weak
next question
intermolecular
wrong.
force of attraction. What else?
Simple covalent
And
bond.
it takes less amount of energy to break those bonds.
Therefore,
Can you hear my tuck tuck tuck?
Yeah, we can
Yes.
hear your tup tup tup.
little amount of energy is required to overcome these forces. Next question. Diluted sulfuric acid reacts with aqueous sodium hydrogen carbonate in a neutralization reaction in titration 0.2 mole per dm cube aqueous sodium hydroxide. Hydrogen carbonate was used to neutralize 20 centimeter cube of dilute H2SO4 and of concentration concentration of 0.150 mole per dm cube. Calculate the number of moles of dilute sulfuric acid used in titration. All right, number of moles of sulfuric.
So it's given us the concentration,
Yeah,
and
so
we
how
have to
can
take
you-
out the moles
So how can you calculate moles using concentration of a
by
solution?
dividing it by the volume.
By dividing what by the volume?
By dividing
No,
the
it's like
concentration by
C
the
is equal
volume.
to
या फिर
N divided
multiplying.
by V
अच्छा.
multiplied by 100, 1,000.
What?
Hmm?
No, 1,000.
C is equal to N divided by V.
Yeah, it's gonna be multiplied by 1,000. No, divide by 1,000 because volume is in
C is
cm
equal
cube.
to N, yeah, C is equal to
Yeah.
N divided by V multiplied by 1,000. That's what you write.
हाँ बेशक ऐसे लिख लें आप, आपको अगर ऐसे लिख के पसंद आ रहा है आप ऐसे लिख लें. वैसे मोल का डायरेक्टली फॉर्मूला मोल इक्वल टू कंसंट्रेशन मल्टीप्लाई बाय वॉल्यूम रख लो, ठीक है. We want to calculate the concentration of dilute sulfuric acid whose concentration is 0.15 mole. Multiplied by volume is 20 centimeter cube. So 0.15 multiplied by 20 is how much?
No, 20 divided by 1,000.
Divided by 1,000.
3 multiplied by 10 to the power negative 3.
0.15 multiplied by 20 divided by 1,000. 2.4 multiplied by 10 to the power minus 3 is the answer.
Huh?
नहीं मतलब 0.1 what?
I'm getting a different
0.15
answer. I'm getting 0.15. I'm getting 3 multiplied by 10 to the power negative 3.
Is this the answer
Exactly.
of this one?
But
Yes, you're right. You're right.
Yeah, this is correct.
Okay.
What next?
Calculate the number of moles of sodium hydrogen carbonate needed to neutralize the dilute sulfuric acid. So we needed 0.2 mole per dm cube moles for that. Acha, wait,
No,
nahi, concentration.
Let's do ratio. So NaHCO3.
Yeah, but we
is-
can do concentration multiplied by volume again.
No, उसका आंसर गलत आता है. And then
We do not have volume of NaCO3.
Oh, yeah, we don't.
sulfuric acid हमारा है एक ही है ना? Yeah, we only have one. Sodium hydrogen carbonate neutralize the dilute sulfuric acid. H2SO4 1. So
Wait, I don't understand. We're using the molar ratio for this?
yes.
So then it should just be multiplied by 2. So it's
Yeah, that's what we're doing.
6 multiplied by 10 to the power negative 3.
Yes.
Okay. So X
Six.
is obviously going to be 6 into 10 to the power minus 3, right?
Yes.
We need 6 into 10 to the power minus 3 moles of sodium hydrogen carbonate. Calculate the volume. So how can you find the volume? Mole upon concentration
Yeah.
is equals to volume, right?
Volume. So if the mole of that was 6 multiplied by 10 to the power negative 3, we can divide it by the concentration. And then we have to multiply it all by 1,000? Am I wrong?
Yeah. Or do we divide it by 1,000?
We're
Because
going
it's
from
like-
dm cube to cm cube.
Yeah, so I think you multiply.
Concentration was in mole per.
I'm getting 30 cm cube. I don't know if I'm
1
right now.
second. Why did I put 3 into 10 to the power minus 3 in this? Okay, so moles of NaCO3 are 6 into 10 to the power minus 3 and concentration
then-
of
0.2.
yeah, so 0.2.
So then we multiply that all by 1,000, right? Because
Let's
it's
put
in
it in the
dm.
calculator. Why not you putting in the calculator? 6 into 10 to the power minus 3. It's
So
like
sir, it's in dm cube, no?
6 into 10 to the power. Yeah, we are going to this we have to multiply in 1,000 by
There we go. 30.
centimeter cube equals to
30.
30.
Yeah, 30. Guys, I'm gonna go ask my mom if she needs help. If yes, then I'll leave the class. But if not, then I'll stay.
Okay.
Next question. Hydrogen reacts with iodine gas. ये equation है. What is meant by equilibrium?
It
State.
is when forward reaction, the rate of forward reaction is equal to the rate of backward reaction, and the concentration of both are constant.
Very good. Rate of forward reaction is equal to
Okay, guys, I
state
need
of
to
backward.
leave.
State of
Bye-bye.
reversible reaction. Okay, beta, Allah Hafiz. State of reversible
Allah
reaction
Hafiz.
when forward reaction is equal to rate of backward reaction, making the concentrations of oh, ठीक है, constant. कौन सा परेशानी दुख तकलीफ? On to the next question. The graph show how pressure affects yield of hydrogen iodide HI at two different temperatures. Pressure अगर ज़्यादा हो या कम हो, yield is same. Only yield is changing because of change in temperature. Give me 1 minute, please.
Okay.
तो ये जो next question था, the graph shows how pressure affects yield of hydrogen iodide HI at two different temperatures. Yield of hydrogen 500 degree Celsius पे high है, 700 degree Celsius पे कम है. But as you increase the pressure, the yield is not increasing, right? As you can see, there is no increase or decrease in the slope. So why? Why is there no increase or decrease in the slope? एक minute. अच्छा जी, सॉरी. तो हमारा जो नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन क्या कह रहा है, द ग्राफ
Is
शोज
it-
हाउ प्रेशर. जी.
Is it because so basically the increase of pressure shifts the equilibrium to the side with lesser moles of gas, but since both sides have 2 moles of gas, is
Yes.
that
So
why?
pressure does not affect the equilibrium over here because both sides have
Both
equal moles of
sides.
gas. Both
Yeah.
sides have equal moles of gas. So stop. ठीक है. Now, what can you conclude from the difference in yield of hydrogen iodide at two temperatures shown? Explain your answer. So when we decrease the temperature, yield increases. So decrease in temperature is favored by?
The decrease in temperature is favored by the exothermic side.
Very good. Which means the forward side must be exothermic.
Exothermic.
That is why when we're decreasing the temperature, yield is increasing, right? So we're going to say decrease in temperature.
Wait, जब टेम्परेचर कम है तो फिर yield ज्यादा है.
हाँ. Increases yield.
Oh yeah, okay.
Therefore,
decrease in temperature. Yeah.
forward reaction must be exothermic.
Exo.
ठीक है. Why? Because decrease in temperature is favored by the exothermic side, and increase in temperature is favored by the endothermic side. So if हम लोग टेम्परेचर कम कर रहे हैं और more hydrogen and iodine are joining to produce hydrogen iodide, it means the forward reaction must be exothermic. Any problems?
No.
Next question. The graph shows how the concentration of hydrogen iodide HI changes after hydrogen gas and iodine gas are mixed together in a sealed container. Concentration of hydrogen iodide over time बढ़ रही थी and then it came to a stop. When is the reaction fastest? When is the reaction fastest anyways? Do you know?
When it's in the beginning.
Very good. At the start.
I was looking at the x-axis. I was like, यहाँ कोई time तो नहीं दिया हुआ.
Yeah, time nahi. But how do you find out the rate of a reaction? By looking at a graph. You look at its gradient. The steeper the gradient, the faster the rate. You'll see that all the rate reaction graphs start with the steepest gradient. What does that mean? They have the steepest gradient. It means that their reaction is fastest at the beginning. Now the next question, the reaction was repeated at the same temperature and pressure, but in presence of a catalyst. Draw a graph.
It's gonna
on
be
the
even
same axis.
steeper.
Yeah, it's gonna be even steeper, but it's gonna be of the same level, right?
Yeah. Yield थोड़ी change होगी.
Yield same hogi, but it's going to be steeper. Like
I made it, and my pencil broke.
going to be even. Steeper. ठीक है? Like that. Any problems?
No.
Okay, on the next question. A mixture of hydrogen gas and iodine gas is allowed to reach equilibrium. Increasing the pressure of a gas increases its concentration. State and explain the effect of increasing the pressure on rate of forward reaction. So if we increase the pressure, concentration is increasing, and if concentration is increasing, then rate of reaction should also
Increase.
increase, right? So rate
Yeah.
of reaction would increase.
So faster yield.
Rate of reaction increases as increase in concentration.
Wait, but अच्छा never mind. Yeah, concentration.
Increases number of reactants per unit volume. This is the terminology you have to use whenever you say concentration बढ़ने की वजह से rate of reaction increase हो रहा है. Why? क्योंकि number of reactants per unit volume बढ़ रहा है, right? एक जगह में अब ज्यादा reactants हैं. Concentration बढ़ने का मतलब ये हुआ. And when एक जगह पे ज्यादा reactants होंगे, there will be a greater frequency of collisions. This increases the
Okay.
frequency of
एक second लिख लो.
this increases the frequency of successful collisions. तो मसला परेशानी तो तकलीफ.
Okay, सही है collisions. State and explain the effect of increasing the temperature on the rate of the reverse reaction. So increase in temperature shifts equilibrium to the endothermic
Side, of course.
So
and
then backward, the rate of backward reaction increases.
Yes, but anyways, temperature increase करने की वजह से rate of forward reaction, rate of backward reaction increase ही होता है, ठीक है? Rate of reaction increases.
So like the overall rate, net
Yeah,
rate.
overall rate मतलब rate increase होता है, rate of reaction increases due to increase in
Thermal energy.
काइनेटिक एनर्जी।
अच्छा
या फिर इस तरह नहीं
thermodynamic.
लिखते, इस तरह लिखते थे, रेट ऑफ रिएक्शन इंक्रीजेस as increase in temperature increases kinetic energy of reactant particles. ठीक है, तो increase in temperature increases kinetic energy of reactant particles. This increases the frequency of collisions of this increases
Wait,
the
but
frequency of
collisions तो product side पे होएगा ना?
no collision तो बेटा प्रोडक्ट साइड पे भी हो रहा होता है, collision reactant साइड पे भी हो रहा होता है। collision तो collision है ना, और in a reversible reaction it doesn't really matter which side is the product and which side is the reactant because both sides are reacting,
Okay.
right? तो मतलब के मिसाल के तौर पे I'll explain के H2 and I2 would be colliding with one another to be producing HI, right? And then two HI molecules would collide with each other to produce I2 and H2,
Oh, okay, सही.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Frequency of collisions of kinetic energy of reactant particles. This increases frequency of collisions of reactants, increasing chance of their successful collision, increasing chances of successful. Next question. Ethane C2H6 is a member of homologous series of called alkanes. Ethanol alcohol से alkanes are hydrocarbons. What is meant by hydrocarbons? G.
Compounds that contain only hydrogen and carbon.
Carbon and hydrogen.
This is going to test what I've learned yesterday.
Okay, let's see. Only full stop. Next question. All members of
Uh,
a series can be represented by a general formula. State the general formula. What is the general formula of alkanes?
CnH2n plus 2.
Good. And what is the general formula of alcohols?
CnH2n plus 1 OH.
Good. Next question. State two characteristics other than having same general formula of members of a homologous family. G.
The next क्या बोलते हैं उसे? The next one only differs by CH2. They have a trend in physical properties. They have similar chemical properties because of the same functional group.
Bus. Similar chemical properties. And what next?
Trend in physical properties. But
They have a
chemical.
trend properties.
Okay, yeah,
both
never mind.
लेकिन इससे better क्या है? They have same functional group.
Yeah. But will functional group not come under the chemical properties? So we should mention something else.
Functional group is different thing. Chemical properties having same is different. Two different factors. These two completely are different.
Sahi.
Don't worry about that. Ethane can react with chlorine in substitution reaction. State one essential reaction condition. G. How will ethane and chlorine react? What is a very important thing? What is a very important condition over here? You need what?
The catalyst?
UV light.
Oh, right.
Because it's a substitution reaction, right?
Yeah. So can you explain the UV light thing?
To activate chlorine. You will learn it
chlorine
further.
जहाँ भी हो activate करने के लिए we need UV light.
Especially over here because the other species is highly unreactive. Ethane is very
Oh
unreactive.
yeah, because alkanes are unreactive.
Are unreactive generally speaking. They are non-polar. Draw the structure of organic product formed by substitution of one of the hydrogen atoms in ethane with chlorine. Show all atoms and all of the bonds. ठीक है, तो ethane बनाना है, but with one hydrogen substituted. तो कार्बन के साथ 6 की जगह
Okay.
5 हाइड्रोजन लगे हुए होंगे, right?
Yeah, I drew it and I'm going to
Then
see if it's correct with the way you draw it. Okay, yeah, sahi hai.
name the product of substitution reaction between ethane and chlorine that does not contain carbon.
I was about to say chloroethane.
It should not contain carbon. So इसके लिए आपको क्या करना पड़ेगा? आपको C2H6 लिखना पड़ेगा.
Will it be
क्लोरीन से रिएक्ट करना पड़ेगा.
HCl?
Very good. G. So it's either going to produce C2H5Cl, and what's the other product it's going to produce? HCl. HCl is the product of substitution reaction of an organic compound that does not contain carbon, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
we have to name it hydrogen chloride.
Oh,
Why do we not
we
say
can't.
hydrochloric acid?
I don't know. Because it doesn't have acidic properties, it's not dissolved in
No.
water.
It is acid. It is soluble in water. It's just not in water yet. It's a gas right now. Because methane and chlorine gases, they reacted to produce 2 new gases, right? HCl, when it is in its gaseous state, when fumes of HCl are being produced, it's not called fumes of hydrochloric acid. It's called fumes of hydrogen chloride. The reason why we call hydrochloric acid is because hydrochloric acid is dissolved in water.
It's dissolved in water, yeah.
Okay. Next
Yeah.
question. Propane 1-ol is an alcohol. Okay. Give the name of ester formed from this reaction. Okay. The propanol reacts with ethanoic acid.
Propyl ethanoid.
Good. Propyl
Yes.
ethanoid. Next question. Ester Y has the structure shown. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Give the molecular formula of ester Y. What will be the molecular formula of ester Y? How many carbons does
Okay,
it have?
it's gonna be 2 something.
What 2 something?
But
No, molecular formula, not name.
Oh, okay. The molecular formula is gonna be the one where it's like C5H, वैसे है ना? Not the structural. Okay, 1 second. C5, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. H10,
Okay.
O2.
Bilkul. That is the molecular
That's it.
formula. Draw the structural formula of carboxylic acid and alcohol used to make ester Y. Show all of the atoms and all of the bonds. Give the name of carboxylic acid and the alcohol structure of carboxylic acid. So to make this, which carboxylic acid do we need? So where do we need to break the bond from?
वो जहाँ oxygen है वहाँ से काटना है.
Between carbon and oxygen right here. ठीक है?
Yeah.
So if we want to break the bond over here, this side becomes the alcohol.
Yeah. Because
and
of
the
the
side with carbon double bond oxygen is the
carboxylic acid.
carboxylic acid. So let's start drawing. So the carboxylic acid should look like this. OH लगेगा बस बाकी तो carboxylic acid है. Right? So what is the name
yeah,
of
we
this
bring
carboxylic
back
acid?
the
OH.
we bring back yeah because of बेचारा चला गया था. Anyways, meth क्या बोलते हैं? Methanoic acid.
G. अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह. Methanoic acid. मेरे घर वाले वापस आ गए हैं तो दोबारा शोर होगा. Sorry.
It's okay, sir. Everyone's in my room as well.
जी स्टूडेंट सबर कर लो. नहीं करो. Methanoic acid.
Walaikum assalam.
बस.
So then the alcohol is going to be butanol, and we're gonna bring back the H from that.
Yeah. CH3.
Will we say
want to draw the
butan 1-ol?
structural formula, right? So we can draw it like this. CH3C and then O तक तो है यहाँ पे drawing और O के आगे क्या लग जाता है बस?
H.
ठीक है, सही है. एक काम करता हूँ.
Wait, why do we why?
जी.
अच्छा बस जरूरी नहीं है वो पूरा बनाना.
नहीं, we can draw the structural formula over here. ठीक है. So let's draw the structural formula. CH2.
Will we lose marks for drawing the normal?
I don't believe so because they did not ask us to draw the displayed formula. Beta, dekho, when they ask us to draw the displayed formula, you draw every single bond. When they ask us to draw the
Yeah.
structural formula, you do not need to draw every single bond. Okay?
Okay. Yeah. So then for the first one, we're going to write, we're just, what are we gonna write then? OH, COH.
For what?
अच्छा नहीं. Carboxylic acid.
सही तो है, carboxylic acid. So we've drawn the structural formula. We have not shown every
नहीं,
single
that's.
bond.
Huh?
We have not shown every single bond.
Wait, but the structure formula doesn't show bonds unless it's a double bond or a triple bond.
The structural formula shows a bond. It just doesn't show bonds with hydrogen like that.
Acha. And if we were to write it,
You've written it like this, and if you were to write it, you can write it like this: CH3, CH2. Arey, matlab without the bond, right? CH3, CH2,
yeah,
C. You put a bracket and you put a CH3, okay? Showing that it is a
CH3.
branch, okay? And then you put an OH.
Okay. Okay, 1 second.
Do you understand?
Wait, no, put that back on screen. CH. CCH. OH. सही है.
सही है?
Yes, we're on the last question. So
Inshallah,
nice.
inshallah. Bas.
Nylon
Name
is
of-
a polyamide.
What
Complete the diagram.
what about the name?
Oh, name the alcohol butanol.
It's not going to be called butanol.
Wait.
It's a branch. It's a straight chain butanol, but
Butan,
where's the
one all.
hydroxy?
Butane. Two all.
Very good. Butane, 2 all. ठीक है?
Do we write okay, say no E.
Butane, 2 all. Next question.
Say.
Nylon is a
Nylon is a-
polyamide. Complete
Yeah.
the diagram to show the structure of nylon. Show all the atoms and all the bonds present in the linkages. So first of all, they've told us nylon is what? It's a polyamide. Amide is what? What kind of linkage is amide? Carbon, double
CN.
bond, oxygen, and nitrogen,
NH.
hydrogen, right? This is the
Yes.
amide linkage,
Amide
right?
link.
This is what we
Yes.
call the amide linkage, right? So we want to continuously show this.
Or
But-
we're not gonna show like the OH and the
there
H.
is no OH. There is no OH over here.
They like जब
Just
separate
one more
होते
thing.
हैं.
One more thing, we need to know this. Nahin, there is no OH over here, na beta.
One more thing is that do we have to make the repeating wala? Do we have to?
Of course, we have to ensure what nylon looks like. Nylon is made up of. Nylon is made up of.
Dicarboxylic and diamine.
Very good.
Di.
Carboxylic acid.
I think in the new papers they make you draw the entire thing. Could say they don't make the boxes.
They make you even draw the boxes. So
Yeah.
dicarboxylic acid means that each box like this one will have 2 carboxylic acids, and each box like this one will have 2 amide,
Amide.
right? 2
Yeah.
nitrogens like this. सही है.
Sahih.
Nitrogen, hydrogen like this, and then nitrogen, hydrogen, and like this, and like this, because we are going to leave it open as it is only a section. Any problems?
No, I'm also almost done drawing it. I just have to make the brackets. Do we have to write the N?
Do we have to write the who?
The N.
The N at the
So-
bottom? No, not necessary.
Yeah. Okay. Bus.
And with that, this past paper is complete. Do you have any problems?
No.
I am really sorry that you had to deal with all the
No, it's
in the
okay.
background, but
But Desi
hope-
family.
Desi family and very, very big, extremely big Desi family.